Friends, have you ever been watching some cheesy Hallmark movie and thought to yourself, this is good and all, but it could be a lot worse, a lot hornier, and vertical? Well, if so, I have great news for you. You guys are going to love the Real Short app, where they make movies that are real short. I can't remember exactly why I downloaded. Yes, I do. I know why I downloaded this app. It's not because I'm crazy. I met this beautiful young woman named Lawson Grayson on the set of a film I did in 2024. And we kind of bonded. She was a fan of my videos, and I am obviously now a huge fan of her. You should follow her, by the way. She's very talented. But anyway, she kept posting like screenshots and little clips of these like vertical short, like TikTok style films that she was in. And I was like, oh, I want to see her performance. So I downloaded this app like, I don't know, a year ago, and I get push notifications from it 4,000 times a day, but I've never actually watched any of the films for some reason until recently. And oh my God.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just the curse of the right 2 feet.
I don't know what I was expecting. I think I was expecting like just some vertical TikTok style wholesome Hallmark movies. And instead I got hit with a bunch of titles and trailers that were so spicy, I had to double check that I didn't actually download Hallmark's version of Pornhub. Even just scrolling through the homepage, look at these titles. Daddy December. Wow. I love that it says go watching. Who made this app? Should we watch a trailer?
Around here, we call him Daddy December.
But I still have tonight.
No freaking way.
Okay, so that is like a Christmassy version of 50 Shades of Grey. And this is what trips, this is why I'm making a video about this, is because to me, this app I 1050% thought was for kids. I guess in hindsight, like, I don't know why I thought that, apart from the fact that no sane adult with a functioning frontal lobe would be entertained by this. You know what I mean? They all seem like fan fictions or like that TikTok medical drama that came out a few years ago. Like this, only kids like this type of stuff. So why is it corn? Look at this one called DILFs. DILFs. They didn't even try to hide it.
I'm Jordan. Here for the single parent support group. These men are all single dad? Am I crazy? Or do all three of these gorgeous men look like they want me?
I literally feel like I can't even show that on YouTube. I think what also throws me off is that so many of the titles, like this one, Tell Me Not to Love You, it's like, it's kids. And so it's a little strange to me to have stuff geared towards, you know, kids and teenagers on the same platform as this very adult looking content that probably should be on OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even like when kids go near glitter glue, let alone this app that has DILFs on it. I will say though, I love and adore all of the titles. How to Break a DILF, Chained to My Prison Guard, Finding Master Right. Oh wow, that's another 50 Shades of Stupid. Betraying My Billionaire Husband, The Divorced Wife is a Genius Surgeon, Pregnant by My Ex's Dad. This is literally corn titles. Pucked and Pregnant. Oh my God. What's going on here? So I thought we could watch one together today called, what is it called? How to Land a Movie Star. It seems pretty safe. Like I'm not gonna get demonetized.
Not a chance.
We're gonna watch one together today. It's gonna be a wild ride. We're probably gonna regret it, and we will probably never forgive ourselves. However, you know what we probably will never regret? Downloading today's sponsor, which is an app that helps you cancel subscriptions that you don't remember signing up for, probably because you signed up for a lot of them at 2 a.m. half asleep trying to watch DILFs. Let's hear about that, shall we?
And now a word from our sponsors.
So I recently found out I was being double charged for a subscription that I thought I canceled in 2019. I don't even want to tell you what it was because I'm too embarrassed. It's nothing weird. It's nothing weird. Normally I pride myself on being a responsible adult, but Rocket Money humbled me, which by the way, is today's lovely sponsor. I've been using Rocket Money for a long time. It's an all-in-one personal finance app that helps you with stuff like this, okay? They help you cancel subscriptions, lower your bills, make a custom budget, grow your savings, all in one place. It's awesome. The canceling the unwanted subscriptions feature is my favorite thing and why I personally use it. Once you connect your accounts to Rocket Money, it shows you all of your subscriptions in one beautifully clean list, which is amazing for people like me who forget everything except for traumatic events events, you know? And from that list, you just select the ones that you don't want anymore, and Rocket Money might be able to cancel them with just a few taps. Also, they can help negotiate bills for you, your internet bill, your cable bill, phone bill, stuff that usually requires calling customer service, which you guys know that we don't like in this household. You don't need to emotionally prepare yourself for a phone call. Rocket Money's negotiators do that for you, literally. And they will try to get you the best possible rate. They can also help you set up a customizable budget so you can see where your money is going. Mine was obviously going to DoorDash and DoorDash. I just think everybody needs the app, okay? Promise. So if you want to take control of your finances today, click the link down in my description box or go to rocketmoney.com/JamieFrench. You can also scan this QR code to get started for free. Again, friends, it's linked in my description box, or you can go to rocketmoney.com/JamieFrench or scan this QR code. Thanks, Rocket Money, for saving my wallet and sponsoring a portion of today's video. Now back to the show. Hey kids, we're back, and it's time to learn how to land a movie star. I don't totally know if they call this a movie or if they call this a show, because it's broken down into a heck ton of episodes. There's 60 episodes. So the plot is this girl, Cleo Marlowe, who is like a young casting assistant. She works for like a big shot casting director, and she's trying to book this super famous, super hot movie star named Blake Wilder. And it doesn't go well for her, but before all that, we get a little flashback in the beginning to when she was in college, and she actually has an encounter with Blake Wilder by pure happenstance.
How did the paparazzi find me here? I have to hide before they get their shot.
Blake Wilder. Come with me. I can get you out of here.
Kiss me so they can't see my face.
The old make out with a stranger so the paparazzi doesn't recognize you. Oldest trick in the book.
I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. Maybe I can be in a movie with you one day.
Sorry, I have no idea who you are, but maybe we could do an entire movie together. So fast forward 4 years, she's out of college. Again, like I said, she's a casting assistant. Her boss needs her to book Blake Wilder in this movie or she's fired.
But Blake's the biggest movie star in the world. I mean, I contacted his agent, his publicist. I even went to his mansion myself.
It's not good enough, Cleo.
Not only is her boss upset that she can't book the biggest movie star in the world as a 22-year-old assistant, but she also owes some bad guys some money, and they like ransacked the office and left this very intimidating note.
Pay up tonight, or we smash your pretty little face.
I deal with debt collecting goons.
So things are just not going well for her, you know?
Trying to collect on a mountain of debt that your deadbeat brother owes.
No.
Oh yeah, her brother is the one that owes the debt, but yet it all falls on her shoulders for some reason.
What the hell would I want to keep you around for? You're fired.
Okay, yeah, so that's the first of many men who manhandle this girl throughout this whole 14 episodes that I watched. I was not about to watch all 60, you guys, I'm sorry. I've never seen a woman get manhandled and like physically assaulted by so many different men in a movie. Like every single man in her life, whether it's her brother, her boss, some bad guys, Blake Wilder's like security guards, they're all so violent to the point where it was just like excessive and ridiculous. They're so violent with her. You know you're a bad employee when you get physically thrown out into the rain. She must have really fudged the bucket.
If I don't repay that debt, I'm dead, and so are my dreams.
Yeah, so the other thing that I've noticed that they do with these short films is they have a lot of like internal monologues playing where you can hear the character's thoughts. But what kills me is that the actors didn't pause long enough for the thoughts to fit. So they had to edit the timing of the clip in post-production and slow everything down for the words to fit. They'll be like talking and hanging out, and all of a sudden everything slows down and they're like,
"Why is Blake so mad at me? I wonder if he found my secret booger wall behind his bed."
You're a professional, Cleo. You can't do this.
What's she gonna do, guys? She's out in the rain. She's fired. She stares at this billboard for Galvin Klimt, and she sees Blake Wilder on the billboard, and somehow that gives her the idea of how to get inside of his house.
What the hell? Open it.
What? Who put her in that box? You can't roll yourself up inside a rug and then get into a box. That's like a 3-person job.
What the hell? It's the girl from last night.
That's that wild and crazy fan from last night that was jumping up and down screaming like a lunatic. I should hear what she has to say.
Go ahead.
He thinks I'm just another fame-hungry groupie. I didn't break into Hollywood by selling my body. But if seducing Blake is the only way to save myself, then fine.
I didn't break into Hollywood to sell my body, but I guess I'm gonna just go ahead and sell my body. So first she tries to seduce him real weird. And then she explains to him like, look, I want to hire you and give you $10 million to be the star in this new drama that we have coming up. And he's like, nah, dude, get out.
I've come to offer you the $10 million leading role in our next prestige drama.
I'm not interested.
So then we get to meet Cleo's brother, the one who got her into all this trouble because he owes some bad guys some money. What for? I don't think we ever find out. So he's, you know, maybe not the best brother that I've ever heard of. And he like physically choke slams her. And he's like, hey, pay off my debt or else you're not even gonna be able to sweep a studio lot again.
See, if you don't get me out of this, I'll blacklist you so hard, you won't even be able to sweep a studio lot again.
And she was like, no, dude, I'm not paying off your debt. So he calls the bad guys and offers an alternative solution.
I don't have your money, but I think I have something better.
So the bad guys find her when she's leaving work one day, or where is she leaving? She got fired. She looks like she's dressed for work. The bad guys find her and they're gonna, I guess, like sex traffic her or something.
Steady, we'll get years of it for you to try to,
And how do you guys think that they are going to subdue her? Take a guess. Well, if you guess that they're going to spray her in the face with a powerful aphrodisiac to make her desire them, you are not only correct, but something might be wrong with you and I need to come check your carbon monoxide detector.
in a minute. You'll be begging us to touch you.
So they spray her with a powerful aphrodisiac, but then thankfully Blake comes to the rescue and saves her. But then, I mean, what are you going to do? She got sprayed with an aphrodisiac, you know? She's trying to hop on the good foot and do the bad thing. And Blake's like, yeah, dude, of course I want to hook up with the weird girl that rolled herself up into a rug and mailed herself to my house and tried to do a sexy weird dance but rolled her ankle.
Ow!
I don't know why this is grossing me out so bad. Like, I can handle... I don't know what it is. It's just not like a regular romantic scene to me. It's just so poorly done that you just feel gross watching it, you know? Isn't this weird? Isn't it weird that now media is like meant to be bad? Like 911 Nashville and All's Fair, it's like, it's a joke. That's the whole gag. I watched a movie 2 nights ago called If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. And it was very good and I was very entertained, but I didn't understand it. So I Googled it and Google was like, you're not supposed to get it. It's a joke. This is weird, right? What happened to like people making good stuff? So now they're like together, I guess, and she's at his house and they are already acting like a couple who's been together for 11 years.
I couldn't even seduce him without embarrassing myself.
And you think things are just gonna go great and that they're gonna be together, but then the paparazzi show up and he blames Cleo. He's like, dude, you called the paparazzi? You're just trying to get famous?
I can tell you're just like the rest of everybody.
No, Blake.
You just want this for the fame. You knew that they follow me everywhere!
And of course, instead of explaining herself, she's like, you know what, fine, I guess I just shouldn't be here.
You know what, you're right. I'm sorry. I should have never come here.
The audio also trips me up. Like, I feel like all of this was filmed on, you know, a Samsung Galaxy or something. I feel like based on the production quality though, that there was a budget for a boom mic. It is the echoiest echo. Like, I just want Nick to go to the set and build some of these acoustic panels he's built me, you know what I mean? So then she gets kidnapped again by the bad guys that her brother owes money to. And they take her to some like house. And I was really getting into it. I was on the edge of my seat and all of a sudden the Real Short app was like, if you want to keep watching this, you got to pay. And I was like, yeah, right. Why would I ever do that? This content sucks. And then I went ahead and paid like $50.
That's embarrassing.
For you guys. I guess they got to make their money too. You know, how else would we get amazing movies like this? So while we wait for my payment to process, let's take a short break. I have to pee real bad. But don't touch that dial. You're not going to want to miss the ending of this. See you soon.
Sir, it wasn't Cleo. She's the one that called the Paps.
It was my maid?
Mr. Wilder, our security cameras caught 2 masked men shoving Cleo into a van. She's been kidnapped. I'm so sorry.
Tell me you know where she is.
How could she possibly know where she is? I don't know where they're at, but they are severely, violently torturing her.
You belong to us now.
Man, that cut looks brutal. I hope someone saves her. How did he know where she was? So he saves her, and his security guards are able to subdue these, like, murderers or whatever they are.
I do my own stunts.
And then him and Cleo resolve their goofy little fight.
You wanted to book me on your movie all on your own, didn't you?
Sounds kind of silly when you say it like that.
No, that's brave.
And that kind of feels like the end, right? But there's 49 more episodes at least. And this is what ticks me off about Real Short, okay? Now that I'm fully invested in this extremely moving story, when it gets to episode 16, it says, please watch on the Real Short app. But I paid you guys to keep watching on my desktop because that's the only way I could screen record it. You know what I mean? Thank you, Google Chrome and Black Hole Audio. The links I went to, by the way, to try and screen record these movies on my phone, I literally wasted half a day. I got this machine, it didn't work. So I can only get these recordings into my editing software to watch with you if I do it on a desktop. And it really wants you to download the app for some reason. Wait, I have an idea.
A few minutes later.
Okay, get this. Now I try to do it on the app. So I'm logged in, I've paid, and I'm trying to skip ahead to this episode. And it says, the stories in between are also very interesting. Don't miss out. What gives, Real Short? What is this app? I would be willing to bet that the reason they are so weirdly strict and have all these like safeguards and stuff to where you cannot screen record, you can't take screenshots, nothing, is because they don't want commentary YouTubers like myself making fun of them. But guess what? It's fair use, according to my attorney. There was one I was really intrigued by called Reborn in the 80s Plus Size Wife's Success. I guess we should try that one since we're never going to learn how to land a movie star.
我靠，这女的得有300多斤吧？
她能有时尚天后，这副尊容，做了一份能好看吗？
你们有证据吗？凭什么信口开河污蔑人啊？
警方，大家快来看，她怎么真人你视频上？
别
动我！
Oh my God. Why is everyone so violent? They're all violent towards women. I mean, I guess I've only watched 2 of them, but it's a little weird, right? Can I watch anything else? Can I please at least try to watch How to Break a DILF?
I'm Sophie Holland. I'm stuck in an unending hell, fantasizing about a man I can never have.
I can never tell him that I want him to shove my face down on his desk and explode.
Why am I so shocked by this? I don't know. I guess I have to get it out of my head that this was like an app that kids could download. But it doesn't make sense, right? Like I said, because adults aren't into this. Who's into this? Who is this for? I feel like when I hovered my mouse over it just now, it said erotica. Okay, well, that makes a little bit of sense, I guess. But it's under the love at first sight category. Shouldn't there be a category warning? I know I sound kind of like a big prude, but keep your kids off this app. I guess that's it for me today. I feel weird. Don't forget to come see me live in Phoenix on January 4th. Other live dates are to come. Keep your kids off this app. And thank you again to Rocket Money for sponsoring a portion of today's video and protecting people from accidentally keeping subscriptions to apps like Real Short. But I gotta run. I gotta go watch 45 episodes of Oops, I'm in Love with My Stepbrother. Love you, friends. See you in the next video. Peace out.